Hello, my name is Second, and we are playing TNP Limitless 7. And I'd like to say welcome to all the new subscribers that have come on. Thank you very much. I'd like to say hello to everybody who's been subscribing for a while, and I'd also like to say hello to who's ever going around and hitting the dislike button on all my videos and leaving the nasty comments. I hope you find some happiness in your life someday. So we're still doing Eidolon. Eidolon repraised. And the next thing we need to do is give our Ars Ecclesia to a priest. I think they grabbed it. Question is, are they going to give it back to us? And the answer is yes. We have now unlocked the sacred sign, and now we can probably actually use that incense for something. Okay. Offering incense. That's now in the Thurgy chapter. We can see it. We've also got a touch of light. Okay, we can make a holy symbol. That's cool. Now, to actually use that incense, I think we'll need the other kind of statue, and I haven't looked yet, but I would imagine that we need the holy symbol to make it. So let's see the touch of light. It's Holy Z, right over a gold inlay. So let's see, we got Holy Z. We picked it right back up. Okay, let's try that again. Holy Z. Curious. I must be misunderstanding something. Let's see. While looking at a certain wall cast on a gold inlay. I mean, this is a gold inlay. We doing it wrong here? It doesn't seem like it wants to work. Okay. Let's try it with incense, maybe? We'll get our flint and steel going. Throw that in there. We'll light it. There's the incense. I note that we're not getting the advancement. I wonder if we're gonna have to craft this again? Something happened. Okay. You wanna know what I did? I did 3 of these in front of the altar. And it did something for us. I doubt that's gonna make a difference with this. Let's see. Nah. I suspect we may have to actually do that light prayer a couple of times. And it is in the book. I just didn't see it. It's right there. So in the meantime, I think we ought to look at some of the other fanciness that the mod has to offer. We got silver helmets. We've got the fancy warlock gear. Maybe we ought to take a look at some of that. Now, they're all going to take... Oh, you get a good amount. They're all going to take shadow gems. And to make shadow gems, we're going to need Essence of Death. For Essence of Death, we're going to need zombie hearts. No, your other zombie heart, excuse me. Okay, we're going to try that light prayer again. Let's see. Boom-a-da-boom. And notice the eyes glow a different color. That's very interesting. Okay, I've flattened this out a little bit and covered up that gaping hole. What we're going to do, we're going to set up a Drygmy. Now, the Drygmy works very similarly to the whirly sprig that we have set up over there, but instead of growing things, it's going to give us drops from mobs. It works in a similar area, and I'm going to do a little setup out here. Now, we are going to be holding hostile mobs, hostage, basically, prisoner. And we're going to want some fancy iron bars, so we're going to make a tinkering table. We got these iron bars for right now, but we got all these different options. I think I like these. And I also like these. I think we're gonna go with the bolted. And not gonna neglect this. We're gonna see if third time's the charm up here. I didn't hear it go dong dong dong. But just for laughs, let's try this again. Now, what is it? I can never remember the way these go. Okay. You gonna do it this time? I don't think so. Alright. I'm gonna put him down. Hope he doesn't immediately start burning. Let's, do we have anything with a magnet? Probably gonna need it, huh? Yeah, there we go. Alright, there he is. Now, like the whirly sprig, the Drygmy is gonna want quantity and diversity. Just one huge zombie isn't gonna do the trick. So we're gonna make a couple of little buildings and probably some fences. Now we're gonna have ourselves a little chicken coop. And I'm gonna want to collect the eggs. Not by hand. So we're gonna make ourselves one of these absorption hoppers. These are really cool. Just like it says, items in the ground in a 7x7 area, it'll pick up. And it can be configured to push out to any side. We're gonna see if we can push it out items down, right? Yeah, okay, we can see it's hooked up to the chest. And we're gonna have another diamond chest out here for our little buddy to put his stuff into. I think we can pipe in from this. Well, maybe we can't. I don't know. There's an easy way to fix it, I guess. Well, the easy way to find out, I should say. Yeah, you can pipe into this side. It's fine. Wonderful. We'll make this a lot nicer. Whoops. We'll make this a lot nicer at some point. And we'll finish it. But right now, all we gotta have is some place that passive mobs can't get out of. So let's gather some up. And we found another desert temple variant. Oh, this one's beautiful. I'll take some of that. I like all the vanilla stuff in here. Probably gonna be... Let's see, do I have shears? I have shears. I think you need shears for these. There we go. I'll take a little azalea. I don't see a spawner under there. But there's one of these, I seem to remember. It's like full of creep. Yeah, it's this one. It's full of creepers. So, maybe the first thing we'll do is light it up a little bit. We got a few here. Take care of these boys. Okay, things did not go as well as they could have. And we lost one chest. But we didn't lose all the chests. Now let's see, is there more misery behind here? Nah, doesn't look like it. Okay. We got all this garbage on us. Now let's see, okay. Take all that. Leave all that. Okay, we got a few guys out here. We'll need to get more. We even got a sniffer egg going out here. Not that it's gonna do anything for us. We'd have to put it like something to collect the seeds it digs up. But, you know, this actually might pick up some of it. So, the reason I have it out here, the sniffer has no drop, at least as far as I know. But the more, it doesn't matter if the mobs out here have drops or not. So we're gonna get a fish tank going, we're gonna get, you know, all kinds of nonsense out here. But first, we're gonna need a source jar. And we're gonna need another volcanic source link. Now we're gonna have a pedestal. Now we're gonna have a pipe going into the pedestal. And another... Whoop. Come here, you. And another entangled block. Brilliant. So I think we have the entangler, and it's still set to the drawer that has all of our archwood in it. We can, you know, have as many of these as we want in our world. We're not limited to just the one. And it'll start giving a little source. We'll start filling up over here. Now we already have one Drygmy charm. We got it as a quest reward, but we could make it in the enchanting apparatus, just like we did our Whirly Sprig charm. But this'll become a Drygmy henge. We'll get our little Drygmy. And the Drygmy doesn't tell us how happy it is, but, well, you know, we'll be getting stuff from it. Especially those, the hearts the big boy will drop. It's a rare drop, but we will get him eventually. Hey, we got a little baby sniffer. Hey, buddy. That's the first time I've ever seen one in game. Oh, guy. And we got a couple more characters up here. Let's see. Yeah, there's that wither skeleton. And I just caught one of the wraiths from Eidolon. So we'll have access to those drops also. Alright, sure enough, we got stuff coming in. Oh, there's chocobo drumsticks. Huh. Now, while the drops are being collected, I wanted to do this one more time. This should charge it up. Oh, no, not quite. Definitely one more to do at least, I think. Now, I'm going to come over here and force load these chunks, because it just occurred to me that, one way we could vastly increase the amount of animals in here is by paying a little visit to the Twilight Forest. Now, the Twilight is pretty... Whoa, I got my jetpack on. Twilight's pretty easy to get to. And we shouldn't have any problem dealing with it with the gear that we have. All we need is a little 2x2 of water. We're gonna need to surround it with, like, flowers. And I'm pretty sure anything with the flower tag will work. So we'll just, you know... There we go. And you just, like, throw a diamond or an emerald in. Alright. Let's, put the fires out. Now I'm on fire. Oh, it'll be fine. You know, just in case, we're gonna... Do we have a waystone? We have a waystone on us. Okay, good. Let's head in. Now, the Twilight... You've probably seen it. It's a, you know, gated progression through a bunch of, like, dungeons and bosses. It's fun. And it's gotten a lick of paint recently. And things are more interesting than they used to be. But we're just going to put in a new waypoint here. We got our portal home. Very good. Now, let's see. Like, this actually looks pretty promising. Oh, little laggy, little laggy. Oh, I hope it doesn't have that crazy lag issue that we're having in the overworld. Alright. Now, most of these are just, versions of overworld mobs. We can't go in there yet. We'll have to do other things. I'm gonna have to deal with a zombie. Away with you. Where'd that funky looking pig go? It's just a pig. It gives you pig drops. There are a few different ones out here, like the squirrel. I don't think the squirrel gives us any drops, but there's deer and all kinds of things. And of course you can see some... Oh, I killed the rabbit. Aww, I don't want to do that. That's okay. Do you forgive me? You don't. You run away. Okay, let's see. It shouldn't be too hard to find one of the deer. And then I would like to find one of the crows as well. Do we already have? We don't have any of the birds yet. Let's grab one of the little birds. Yeah. Go on and land. There you are. Yeah, we got some bighorn sheep. We'll grab one of these. What do we use a lot of? The reason the sheep are all different colors, they're telling you something. There's a questing ram. You gotta give it like one of each color of wool. Still haven't found any deer. I found some lag. That's not the slideshow that new chunks in the overworld are right now. It's probably just the chunks loading in, honestly. We are moving pretty fast. There's the deer. Wonderful. We're actually going to take 2. Sweet. So we're getting zombie hearts, but I'm thinking I might go clean out the Twilight. This warp stone will allow us to warp back and forth to various waystones. We have /home and all that, but I think this will be a little more convenient. There's one place I want to go back to before we start getting serious about the Twilight. I wanted to come out here to see if there were still some of these moo blooms around, or whatever they were. Yeah, there's this guy, right? And it's a mulip. Alright. Let's take these back to the Drygmy. I'm looking at the quest line here. It looks like it's just the normal progression through. Eat 115 pieces of experiment 115. Probably won't do that. But let's head out there. Now there's lots of little spots around that aren't part of the main progression. This is one of them. Here we will find a very fast skeleton druid. I want to take one home with us. I might even take 2. Nothing in there. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Nothing in there. I hope that's not a general problem with the Twilight. There are also these wells. And typically, down at the bottom of them, there's either a chest or a hopper. And they'll, have some goodies. You'll find these little hills. Well, there's 3 different sizes of them. This is one of the little ones. You'll find them scattered around. They have their own progression to them that's separate to the rest of it. Let's see if we can, dig our way down here. Hello. You can see they're full of loot. And it would be nice if we could find... Yes, yes. There are these little guys. I think they're goblins. They wear boots. And there's a Chivo for killing one of them. And I believe that that will be a quest. Huh, the Steel Leaf was certainly a quest. Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do. There's like, hello. These kobolds aren't. They're cool. Okay, don't get me wrong. They're just not cool enough to bring home to the Drygmy. Alright, let's... Yeah. I did see something called a kobold brute on the map that I'd never seen before. I don't know why I'm collecting the iron. And you don't need it. It's just... Oh boy. Nip spiders, y'all. Telling you. Make Minecraft creepy again. Let's see. I'm not seeing one of the little guys. We may have to check more than one. These places are pretty small. Oh, diamond cutlass. How fancy. And a Twilight Forest music disc. Okay. So one of the things we are looking for. Now the hedge maze has a couple of spawners. Flight makes it completely trivial, just the way I like it. But there's that bug stomper quest that we can complete, and there might be... Is that a plus luck? That's plus luck. So that might be... Holy crow, look at all these little guys. Let me clear out the various spider spawners here. All these little jerks. And then we're going to slide our luck pants on to open the chests. We should get better rolls. I wouldn't know it from that one. Firefly. Let's see. I hear something big. Doesn't it sound like I hear something big? Well, win some, lose some. Up over here, though, is the first part of the main progression. This is a Naga maze. This is just a straight up fight. She's big. She's got knockback. But it's really not so bad. 200 health. We'll just take her down. Come on. There she is. Yeah, see, she could break blocks and, you know. Where'd she go? There you are. I think she gets smaller as you fight her. Like, has less sections. Oh, she's very angry, isn't she? Yes, well, that's the way it goes. That's not the way that's supposed to work. Once you beat the bosses, you'll find a nice little boss chest that'll have a trophy. Once you got the trophy, or once you kill it, I think now, you can get on to the next spot, which, as far as we're concerned, is the Lich Tower. Now, there's no real proper entrance to this thing. You can, you know, break in through the bottom and climb up through the top and grab some stuff out of some random little chests, but we're not going to do that. We're going to jump right into the top. Now, the way this fight works, it's got a couple stages. Don't worry about the decoys. You want to kind of play gas ball with the main Lich, hitting the projectiles back at it. Yeah. Each projectile you hit back will knock down one of its shields. Where is it? Let's deal with the skeleton. Come on. Shoot. There we go. That doesn't do anything. Just gonna take us a minute here. Oh, we're taking some damage. We're taking a lot of damage. Maybe we are, maybe we better go heal for a minute. Forgot to change our pants. I wondered why we were hurting so bad. Alright. Gotta get rid of these guys. Oh, now it's downstairs. It's down to one shield. We ended up out here. That's fine. Gets a lot easier after this. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. Now he's gonna summon guys. And fall a long way, apparently. Let's, where is he? Oh, there he is. And I'm pretty sure we can just take him out. We'll have to run back upstairs to get the drops and the trophy. Okay. You get one of the scepters. We'd have to kill 4 liches to get them all. But now we can move on. Now where we're gonna move on to is Yetis. Now we got little ones and we got a big boss one. I'm gonna take one of the little ones home. And the big one isn't too bad. I will tell you, the night vision down here helps an awful lot. Doesn't look like he really cares about arrow damage. But it's not that hard to beat. Oh, we can get rid of some of this garbage here. And we'll definitely take the trophy. The fur we can craft into a special suit of clothes. I don't know if there's a quest to make it. There probably is, isn't there? Yeah. That's okay. Now, this structure here, there's another one at the center. At the center. I haven't explained myself. There's one of these on all 4 sides of these central structures, so I'm going to kill some more Alpha Yetis. Now this here is the Ice Queen's tower. Typically, this stuff is just too much work to dig through. It looks like that's no exception with our fancy crystal pick. But oh, we got like those guys have a tendency to explode, so keep that in mind. We will probably want to take one of those snow guardians home with us. Let's get a bunch of this stuff out of our way here. Now let's see. These guys are kind of a lot to deal with. Let's see if we might take a stable one home. And there are chests in here, so, you know, keep that in mind. Take that. We'll take the maze wafers. Oh, and a charm of keeping. I almost didn't see it. Those are upgradable. You can eventually use them to keep your whole inventory if you die. This looks a little broken. Let's see. Yeah, it's like they're... Well, a lot of this is just parkour that we're ignoring. We'll find our way through. Well, we found one of the fancy bows. A little more fur. More guys. Come on. Oh. There we go. I can get a better look around here. It's everywhere. Okay. let's see. Any place we haven't been? It's like glitched out. I mean, it's pretty early in the version. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. 40 attack damage, 1 durability. We will have a use for that eventually, though. Okay, this looks promising up here. We found all kinds of stuff. Oh no, this is just a roof. Like, alright. Oh wait. Maybe over here? We keep getting higher. Let's see. Aurora blocks. Let's look. Alright, search continues. Ah, here's the ice. Okay. Let's turn our jetpack off. Oh, we might have to break our way up here. Let's see. Goes up a bit. And I think we'll be able to break the Aurora blocks once we beat the boss here. I know, ways up, huh? There we go. I swear, finding her's the hardest part. You gotta try to hit her, like, I think between her little ice shields here. Not too bad to deal with. Now, let's remember to put our plus luck pants on wherever they are. There they are. Remember to take them off again. And we have the Snow Queen trophy and another Seeker bow. I think we found all of those. Oh no, we hadn't found the Seeker bow. Okay, yeah. Now we can just jet out of here and move on to the next spot. Next spot is home, because we're a little full. Now our sniffer came through. We got ourselves a pitcher pod and some torchflower seeds. Not enough room for the Yeti. That's alright. Oh, are these not... That's not closed in. I better go take care of that. Yeti was too small, or too big, but this guy isn't. Now one thing we don't need is all the snowballs from that one guy. So we're gonna make ourselves a trash can, and as soon as the big fancy thing gets out of there, we're gonna get ourselves a pipe. You can use these to avoid just about anything. We're gonna whitelist snowballs onto it. And we're gonna throw some snowballs in here. We got our pipe. And we got our wrench. Snowballs be gone. Now this next place, I think that's probably it right there. We're gonna need to put a trophy onto a thing to get into, and we also gotta navigate all this here. Hello. We want to take one of those guys home with us. And the night vision in here is so key. But we are going to want to light the place that we're going to up. Yeah, that's where we put the trophy. Yep. Alright. And we got 4 Alpha Yeti trophies. Crying out loud. There we go. That'll open that up for us. We're just gonna start exploring. There's a lot of interesting little rooms. There's chests all over the place. But we're looking for kind of a central crypt. There are guys that blow things up and the bricks are full of silverfish, because of course they are. I think we found it. This place is big. Alright. So there's 6 of these guys. And they're not all knights. One of them's got like a pick. Or maybe they are all knights. They just have different stuff, and they're supposed to have different attacks. But, you know, not that big a deal. We're pretty well geared. Let's see if we can put paid to one of them here. But they don't seem too super interested in all this, do they? Come on, guys. Alright, well, you get the idea. Okay, I think this is the last one. All kinds of stuff flying around. Let's see what we're gonna take with us. That out of the way, we're gonna move towards the central part of the forest. I just dug my way up. We don't really need this in our offhand right this second. And head towards the Urgas Tower. And I hope get to grab one of like the big wolves on the way. There's a big wolf. Let's see if we can... Come on, you. Yeah! I think we got a... Yeah, mist wolves. They're really cool. I think they're just hostile mobs, but I'd like to have one around the house. Okay, we can see it on the mini-map. See if we can find the way in. Oh, there's the way in. Very convenient. Need a maze wafer. Now this place, oh, we found some fiery boots. This place is all about opening these doors. And some of them are more or less difficult to open. You'll have to find keys and do all this stuff. That's a stroke of luck, little potted rainbow. Anything good in here? And you just kind of go up and up and up. And there's, you know, little treasure rooms. Sickly Twilight Oak. Another Rainbow Oak. So, you know, you just kind of go through and rob the place. Now, these places are full of, like, little ghasts. One of which I would like to take home. And eventually you'll get to parts where it's like a little maze. You have to find your way through. Sometimes there are chests in here. Oh, hello. Sometimes there are skeletons. Uh-huh. Yeah, so the higher you go, the more burned out it is. And that can be an issue if you're trying to get everywhere. Like, we're going to need to find 4 keys. And we're going to have to find them through those other doors. There's a lot of this kind of thing. Come on. And you get up top, there's all kinds of ghasts. But you'll find this kind of thing with the tower key. Once you got 4 keys, you put one in the little keyholes, and you can walk on through, and you do it some more. Now, some of these rooms have some mechanics that, like, prevent breaking blocks, stuff like that. This kind of thing. We don't really have to worry about it. Now up here on top, we can probably shut the light level overlay off. The central tower is the spawner for the air gas. And it's a loud boy. But you can play gas ball with it. Fire protection helps a lot. There are also like these gas traps, right? And we could throw something on it, I think. See if we can get it over. Ah, well, I'll just deal with it. Okay, I turned the sound way down. With flight, it's not that bad to deal with. I think we might have to, maybe wait for it to stop crying. I forget exactly how it works, but, you know, we'll get it dealt with. Oh, there goes one of the traps. Let's see if we can get it up above us there. I can hear it going off. You was catching that one. It's catching the wrong gas. Go on and catch the big one. I don't want to catch the big one. Okay, I actually ran out of arrows. So we're going to see what we have for... I don't want one of the ender bows. That would probably be a bit much, but that seeker bow doesn't look too bad. Even with the volume turned down, it's still super loud. See it regenerate, but the new bow was key. So let's see if we can't find... Oh, for crying out loud, there's like gonna be these guys everywhere. Let's see. Oh boy, they're really everywhere. Let's just grab and go, huh? Alright. Next on the menu, we have another maze. This one is full of minotaurs. Let's head on down. It's got 2 levels, and it will be very hard to break the walls. Now this is perfect. This is a great thing to show here. This thing is evil. Or at least it's typically evil. That's not bad at all. Okay. We got some blaze rods. Some of these are very dangerous. They have huge traps. And they're just a bad scene all around. But you kind of wander around in here till you find the way down, and then on the second floor, you look for, have a mushroom-looking area on the map, and that's where the boss is. There's a way down right here. That did not take long. Here we go. Fire beetle. How terrible. Come in. Let's try this one. I don't see string. I certainly see dynamite. But, so far, not so bad. And there's spawners, because, you know, of course there are. Ah! Here we go. Come on, you. Right over here. Oh, he can pop through those now. Okay. He never used to be able to pop through those. Still not very hard to deal with. So let's see. Do we bring our lucky pants? We brought our lucky pants. Let's see what all kinds of meat stroganoff. Oh, we got the Diamond Minotaur Axe. That's a quest. What all else do we have in here? All the ironwood we can eat. It's delightful. And this chest over here. Okay, let's go home. Now the next thing we'd be out, next thing we'd be out looking for is magic beans. We've already got them. We got them as, where'd they come from? Out of one of those seed bags, I think. But we are gonna go ahead and run over to the spot where they come from, just to check it out. Now next up is this spot. We might be able to sneak right in. I see the Trollstein. Let's see. I want to get kind of like... I'll take those diamonds. Can't say no to that. Troll deer? We basically want to go like down and in. I'll bet. Yeah, this is looking promising. Come here, you. Little sneaky little guy. Ah, here we go. And this place is gonna be full of all manner of jerks. Not the least of which will be some trolls. Oh, I want to catch a witch. Come here, baby. I need you. Nice. Now I see these big obsidian spires around. There are like big ones that you can dig down in the middle of. And that's where you'll find your magic beans, typically. Or did we get some? No, we already had those. So, hello. Crying out loud. So we'll just blast through here. Deal with some more guys. And even more magic beans. Now here's the giant obsidian. I don't know if we're going to be able to break through that or not. It doesn't look like it. We may need an item from up above. Clean things up in here a little bit first. Now what we want to do is come on out here. This might be what we're looking for right here. Uberous soil. We're going to plant our beans. Oh! And we're not walking up that thing. Now, something happened. There's supposed to be a little island up here. I don't see it. But I'm hoping that we'll have giant me's in here. Yeah. Let's get down on the ground here. Now, giant me over here should drop a big pickaxe. Now we can take that giant pickaxe. Let's eat our steak. And we'll come right up here to the top. Why not? Now with this, we can break this stuff. It's gonna take a minute. But, you know, we could always enchant the giant picks and do. I think by just default, they break in a large area. But we'll be through this in just a second. Alright. Did we get giant obsidian? We got a little bit. We got 4 pieces of giant obsidian. Awesome. I don't think it does anything. But we're going to take it home with us because, you know, we're adventurers and it's something to steal. Now, let's see. Torchberries. Lamp of Cinders. That is the thing we use to get through the first barrier we will have had to have dealt with, actually. We haven't had to deal with the barriers much because we've been we've been going through as intended. Now, of course, we can just fly over this, but we can use the lamp of cinders to turn this thorn into ash and make it very easy to break through. This is the final castle. And I'm here to tell you, folks, there's really not much in it. I don't know if we have a quest that's going to tell us to go down to the bottom of it. But I think for now, we're just going to head back home. Now, by doing all that, we completed a bunch of quests. Like a whole bunch. So, let's see. Oh, we got some pitcher pods. That's nice. A little netherite. I'm not complaining about netherite. But let's go ahead and put what we can in there. And throw all that in there. And then we got our loot bundles. Our sweet, sweet loot bundles. Alright, 23. We're doing them all at once. Okay. Oh, we got a dragon egg? Okay. In turn, picking up all that stuff, completed even more quests. That one, we got some materials, another couple of loot cool. Some more food. Never say no to food. Hoppers. More loot bundles. And let's see, just some random, not bad, but definitely random stuff. Now, it looks like there might be something we have to, okay. We had to press a thing for that. And that was it. Wonderful. And I think we're actually going to call it here for this time. Twilight isn't really what I was planning on doing, but it's a great way to get your Drygmy a lot of diversity. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.